Hey, what's up, y'all? I just want to take this time to send a big shout out and a hip hip hooray to all the atheists, all the atheist organizations out there who are making that noise and making that sound. I don't want us to start celebrating yet because we got a long way to go and there really is no us. Let me get that clear. But we're doing it. We're doing it. We are doing it. The word is getting out there. I'm watching TV. It may be just the stations that I watch, but I'm seeing, all I want to do is see the word atheist. I want to see the discussion. I just want it in the news, and we're getting there, people. And it's also important that we have all different kinds of atheists. I mean, you got your militant atheists, you got your angry atheists, you got your passive atheists, you got your quiet atheists, you got your hidden atheists, you got your silly atheists. All of it, everybody is doing their part. Everybody is doing their part, and we got to keep doing it. Me, I'll tell you about my situation later, but everybody from Richard Dawkins, who was probably at the height, all the way down to that 13-year-old girl living in the Bible Belt who can't even question her religion, who has doubts but can't even question their religion. Keep doing what you're doing. And if you're one of those people who, you know, when you walk down the street, say, oh, that's the atheist, that's your thing. Stand in there, be bold, be strong, let them keep calling you atheist. Because every time they call you that, the word is getting out. There is no such thing as bad advertising. You're the one. You'll be that pillar. You're the one in that community who's being singled out and you're being scorned. It's going to be tough. I don't know. Your family might put you through some stuff, but just persevere. Do what you can to protect yourself. Do what you can to maintain a living, but persevere. It takes all of us, and we're doing it. We're doing it. Like I said, it's not too early to start celebrating yet, but we're doing it. And as far as the programs and stuff to go out there, I don't watch a lot of them, but the ones I do watch, I used to watch Atheist Experience, Mr. Matt Dillahunty, I think his name is. I like him because of his debating skills. I put it on my BlackBerry and I listen to it going to sleep. I just listen to him because of his debating skills. Those guys are hardcore. Those guys are like hardcore, and in that hardcore debating, I just like to hear how they go back and forth. I also listen to the Freedom from Religion Foundation, Dan Barker and I think Lori Gaynor or whatever her name is. Listen to them. Mr. Barker was cool. Mr. Barker, you listen to him on the show, he comes off to me as being, relaxed and a softer kind of, gentler type. But every time I saw him on TV, he just cuts. He cuts with a knife. He answers a question with a smile and a gentleness, whatever you want to call it. It just cuts. The answer to the question just cuts. I mean, I love that. I love that. Just keep doing what you're doing. Because, he gets on TV and he answers a question, he just comes right back at him. And I dig that. Also, I discovered Point of Inquiry podcast on Stitcher. Stitcher is a free application on my BlackBerry. So, I can listen to the Point of Inquiry podcast on Stitcher. And, that's pretty cool. I'll check that out too. And of course, you got Bill Maher, who's doing his thing in the public eye. Just keeping it out there. He's doing another thing, HBO, whatever. Just keep making that noise. Just keep making that noise. We're making traction. We're doing more than making traction. But it's too soon to celebrate. And of course, the brilliant Mr. Dawkins. I mean, Dr. Dawkins, PhD, whatever you want to call him. The man is just brilliant. The man is brilliant and funny. But he and there's really no but there is a but. He just cuts like a knife. I mean, he just cuts like a knife. And what I think he does, I listened to a couple times, is he'll answer the third or fourth, they'll ask him a question. He'll answer the third or fourth question down the line that, naturally comes after that. And it's just brilliant. I'm just like, look at this man, because you hear his answer, and his answer is like, what would be the answer to the third question after, well, but what if, but what if, but what if? And it's just brilliant. And if there is a but about Mr. Dawkins, and it really is no but because the man is doing what he's doing, is that I think that just people who will never hear Mr. Dawkins, Dr. Dawkins. There are people who will never, ever, ever hear Richard Dawkins. And if they did, they wouldn't get it. It would just go right over their head. It wouldn't have an impact. There are some people that his brilliance and his style are just not going to reach. And those are the people I'm trying to go after. Now we'll talk about my brand of atheism. I'm deliberately being silly and sugarcoating my atheism. What I want to do is I want to present that sugar-coated box where believers aren't afraid to stand next to it and not feel threatened. You call it cheating, call it deceiving, I don't know. Call it proper marketing, I don't know. But what I'm doing is I'm trying to soften it and present something that a believer who would never, ever, ever cut on an atheist anything could at least stand by and hear and listen without going, oh, the devil, the devil, the devil. You know, I mean, that's all I want to do. So my atheism is going to be silly on purpose. It's going to be slacking. It's going to be soft, and it's going to definitely do things just to make you think, what the hell is going on? I deliberately put stuff in there because I want to reach those people. I want to come off as not quite goofy, but, you know, more relaxed. You know, so I deliberately put stuff in there like that. And these are the people I want to reach. Like with the music, I'm doing the Funk of Gods project, and the little quotes and little posts I put. They're not designed for the hardcore atheists. They're designed for somebody who is a believer and has never really ever been exposed to atheism. Because there's a lot of people out there scared to death of atheism. Let's realize there's a lot of people out there who they're not going to have anything to do with it. You know, if you get in their face, they're just going to shut down. Like Richard Dawkins, they'll never ever put on a channel or a station he's watching, you know, or they'll never cut on this podcast. And like I said, even if they did, they're not going to get it, you know, because he's up here. He's up here. And these people, not these people, but some people are still dealing with issues with religion here. So they're not going to hear all this, the 4th, 5th, 6th, 7th, 8th, 9th question, you know, in a natural progression of argument. They're down here still. And those are the people I want to get. So that's why I'm kind of crazy with my atheism, silly with my atheism. That's why every now and then I put in something that don't mean nothing and this is totally crazy. And I just I don't want to put myself down, but I want to come off light. And so this is what I want to come today to all you atheists and all us out there and everybody, even the believers, everybody, the president, everybody in the world, everybody, we're all together. But right now, I'm talking about the atheistic organizations, the atheists and the atheisms. Did I make that up? See, I put silly stuff in there like that on purpose. You know, I do that on purpose. The atheisms out there, getting out there in the public eye. Like I said, long time ago, all I want that little girl to do is say, Daddy, what's an atheist? And that's it. Just know what's out there. And I said before, we're going to win. You know, it's not we and it's not win. But, you know, to put it in crude terms, we're all going to come together eventually. And I think it's just a natural progression of understanding that's going to lead us to where a lot of us atheists already are for some believers. So hip hip hooray for us. Let's keep up the good work. Let's keep doing it. Let's keep doing it. Keep doing it. Oh, another thing about me, dude, I've become a little complacent. You know, my little video, Atheist Walking, got like 200,000 hits now. So I'm like kind of, you know, get off me. But I don't have that fire anymore. I used to have that fire, you know. There was a time where you couldn't say anything around me about religion. I just jump on you, you know. There's some people out there still with that fire and that passion. I still have the passion, but it's subdued now. You know, I can walk by somebody just screaming, you know, crazy stuff, and it won't even affect me because I already know that I'm there, and maybe because I already know I made an impact, you know. But this is my shout out. Like I said, sometimes I call them disgruntled, sometimes I call them militant. And I may not agree with their style, but I do not want them to stop. You know, every brand of atheism is being received by somebody, some way. There's somebody out there who needs that certain kind of atheism that I may or may not agree with. That disgruntled, what I call disgruntled militant atheist. There's somebody out there who will respond to that, but won't respond to me. Just like there's some people out there who will respond to, you know, Dr. Richard Dawkins, but, you know, they will respond to me. Did I say that right? Back and forth? Anyway, but you get the point. Anyway, I just want to give a big shout out. Happy Memorial Day to everybody. There is no God. We're doing it. We're doing it, y'all. We're doing it. 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 Keep 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 doing it. Follow and believe. Guess what, y'all? Swinging on y'all. Right.